Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is the game Strategic Command World War 1. This is my new play by email match against Desert Wolf, and this is the campaign or the scenario of Ludendorff's offensive. So this is not the normal 1914 attack, this is the last ditch try for the German Central Powers to win the war in the West, because in the East there was successful peace now. But the Americans are floating in, and for Germany they must achieve a victory here in the West. And normally take Paris or come very close to Paris or take enough land that it would be a stalemate and that the American effort would become too late, let's say this. So I have 3 heavy artilleries I can deploy at the beginning, and then this is more or less where's the choice of my attack. I have also some additional air force. The German air force, the technology was good, but the numbers was far too small at this time already. So I keep here everything in the north, because here's more my focus for attack. And some infantry also. And 2 I try here. Maybe here. Good. Some spotting. And yeah, the goal is take Paris, or at least come close to Paris, or take so many enemy French cities that also the morale will collapse. And we have, this is all the Western Front, and most areas is static. Or more or less static. Then here's the English takeover, and totally in the north we have the Belgians, and there's a small part of Portuguese troops, because Portugal is an ally with England a long time ago already, with Portugal, the War of Napoleon, and I think before. So I can maybe change first my HQ to a better commander, and then I try to use my Zeppelin to scout. Maybe I'm not so sure where I want to take. It's normally more or less for scouting, but you can also use it, I think, for strategic bombardments. I don't know if it makes sense here. The French, they have a supply of 10 now. I can attack you, Chris. So there's enemy interceptors, but I have escort fighters, so then we have a So we kill each other, and I get information. So there's a heavy artillery here in Ypres. Good. My main goal would be destroying the Belgian front lines here first, so I use a recon bomber and attack here. Oh, I'm even lucky and make a direct hit. Then I have a second recon bomber, and I want to attack here the Portuguese troops, so I maybe strike here behind. Okay, I get some information. There's the British in second after to cover the Portuguese. I attack here first the weakest part of the enemy line with my heavy artillery. And this artillery can only reach this unit. I have only range of 2. Oh. Some direct hits, this is always good. And then I try to destroy the Portuguese here now. Okay, 1 unit is left over. And then I also try to destroy these Portuguese units. Not so successful. Okay. How I attack best? It's always normally a question how you move your units around. This artillery is out of shells, so I can call them back. Maybe I walk here, move forward, destroy the Portuguese. And then I can move. This guy has a strike free, so I can move forward, attack the Portuguese, and fall back. Then my stormtroopers could enter, but I can also attack with this unit. Wait, this guy is still weak. This guy attacked already. Oh, complicate. I have still 2 movement points. This guy is the weakest. I want normally out of the front line. This guy can still attack. I call him completely back. Finish the Portuguese. And this is 4. This is also 4. This can still attack. Attack the British. The HQ could go here. Then this guy can go south. Fall back. Attack the British. Oh, lucky. I destroy them. And then I can still... I could take the trench. Maybe I do this. I move this unit, take this trench. Move here. Move here. I also must upgrade my heavy artillery normally. Everything what is not at max artillery need to be upgraded. Oh, there's still 1 slot free, I just realized. I must plug the hole. Maybe like this. So this was a successful operation, the source. I destroyed both Portuguese units plus 1 British backup unit. So there's maybe now a hole. And my units are not in the open terrain, so I have at least I have here some concrete entrenchment. It's not the best. If for infantry attack it's okay, but if there's every artillery pounding my troops, I would have trouble. But this is elite troop, Mixed power. I think they can maybe hold here this hex at least for one turn. So this was successful. I would say this is fine. Now let's see how we can continue here in the north before I make any mistake. Ah yeah, wait, first bombard better. Okay, one hit. Two. So this unit is already heavily damaged. Then I can maybe bombard now here. These Belgian troops, they don't have the best equipment. Oh, so I can shell them. And maybe also this trooper. Ooh. Ooh. Super successful. Good. Wait, I must... Air Force is done. So I have still my fighters. I could attack... No, this is a Jagdgeschwader, yeah. This is a fighter. I could attack the enemy fighter. Sometimes you're lucky. Sometimes you're not so lucky. Then I can maybe attack the enemy on the ground first. Okay. Fall back. Then my stormtroopers could attack. This Belgian unit is destroyed. And fall back. Then I could attack here. Also a Belgian unit is destroyed. Take position to defend. This is still a little hard for me to attack and I have no shell left. I could go here, attack the artillery and fall back. Here the same. Oh, I could also go here. For some reason these units cannot walk. Why I cannot walk? Wait. I can walk here in, but I can walk in. This is a little strange. I walk here, attack the artillery, but there's also British artillery here in the European. I destroy the enemy artillery, no suffering. Oh, now I can walk here. Okay, but I cannot penetrate. It's okay. I walk here, walk up. The artillery cannot move forward, but they can stay here. It's okay. This artillery I can upgrade. My Zeppelin can stay there first, yes. So I have also more other infantry what is not equipped with the last best. I mean, equipment is lacking, let's say this. So I upgrade all of these forces. You can only upgrade if you're not next to the enemy, so I can better do it here now. I have still some money left. So front line is here also broken. Well, but yeah, I must take the city next turn, maybe, hopefully. Problem is that I cannot get my artillery in position, the second one, so I don't know if I have enough shells to bombard here, but we will see. This infantry already moved, okay. Sometimes it's very hard to see if you don't miss anything, but here behind the line there's nothing. Oh yeah, here's a detachment. I don't know why I need to have a detachment here, but I can bring him down. This is because, okay, here in the source is, I think, not much for me to do. I have here also not really backup. This is my backup core. Okay. Oh. Most important is this area at the north. This looks all fine, so I think I can keep it. Here I have also one recon bomber and artillery, but the artillery is completely not prepared. And I have here no fighter. I don't like to fly with my recon airplanes if I don't have a fighter. Here's a fighter. Okay, then I could maybe lure enemy fighters out. Okay, there is no enemy fighter. Good. Then I know here's artillery in HQ. Here's also artillery, is still not ready, so I first upgrade them to maximum power. Here's artillery. Oh, no money left. Okay, next turn. So here you can see there's less equipment, and this area is still no one dare to fight here in the heavy mountains. Okay. I think this is all. I cannot really do much more. I could change my fighters in my air force to have it more centralized. But I must also defend my artillery, because if there's enemy attacks against my... So I need my fighters here. It's okay. I could maybe move a little more in this direction. And get my recon fighter to this. Maybe this is better. Yeah, I would say this is the first turn. I don't have money, I don't have Austria, because Austria really don't fight in the west. Normally there are Austrian corps here, but I think the game have them integrated at that time in German command structure completely. Yeah. Here is no flashing, so I don't know why, but this is not flashing. And this is Paris, I think. Yeah. Oh, what a terrible music. Here's Köln. Köln is of course not the capital. And then we have here the Americans. In Italy have no music because Italy is not a nation. Good, so I think it's enough. This is a turn. Let's see how this ends. End the turn. Yes, end the turn. Bad weather. In this game you have also totally different MPP stuff. Good. That was the turn. I upload the turn and then maybe see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.